Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Superstar Director Becca Levie with Scentsy Family Fragrance Company, and we are on our day 15 of our Excuse Buster 30-day challenge, and it has been another phenomenal day. Our momentum seems to be picking up. You know, we had one day last week, one day out of them, this 15 days that, nobody was interested in anything. And we should expect that more, but I'm very happy to report that the last couple of days have been killer good. So you can probably hear the two little fur babies, Maddie and Roxy, two cute little Yorkies, and they're having a really good time too. So yesterday, one of the people that I left, that I met, that said yes, they were looking for a Scentsy consultant, and I left the testers with and a catalog and order form. So I always have order forms and catalogs ready to go in these, what are we going to call them? We used to call them basket parties, and now we're calling them pouch parties or mini tester parties. Maybe that's the lingo I'm going to use. Anyway, she called me this morning and she said, okay, I'm done. And she gave me a $98 order. So yay, gotta love this challenge. I also had one of the gals that I met this last week. She needs 12 grape granita bars. So we have located those for her. And she's really excited because she has been trying to get grape granita bars for, since the beginning of the year. She tracked down a couple of different Scentsy consultants that never got back to her. All right, let's see how this goes. Anyway, so she said, yeah, okay, well, I've had several people tell me they can do it, but no one has done it yet. And so we did. So she is really excited about that. And so now she's agreed to have a party. And so that's pretty exciting too. And then the other night I mentioned meeting a consultant who saw my button in the grocery store. And she used to be a consultant. And she was looking for a spiced orange harvest bar. So once again, thanks to my wonderful Scentsy family network, we'll put out there, hey, anybody have? And we are always so willing to help each other. So thank you, all of you who helped me get, I think Dorothy Thurman, of course, Dorothy's awesome, helped me get the spiced orange harvest, and several people helped me come up with the 12 grape granita bars. So customer service is so super important. And I hear all the time too about people who say, I reach out, I call consultants, they don't call me back. A lot of people have said that even looking for a sponsor, they don't call them back. So make that a really strong priority and commitment to you, that you're going to be really diligent in following up and keeping your word, and that you're going to go the extra mile to make them feel special, and maybe throw in a scent circle or those leftover bars that you have, or scent of the month bars, things that you have, and just give them something special for doing business with you. Let them know how valuable they are. Make them feel like $1 million, and they'll keep coming back to you over and over again. So today went in, needed to get some new conditioner. So went into a salon, and there were 4 ladies there, and of course had the big button. Nobody said anything. So then I said to one of them, hey, do you use Scentsy? And she said, Scentsy, what is that? So I said, the pots with the light bulbs, the safe alternative to candles, wick free. And she said, no, I don't know about that. Again, here in Utah, every day, I'm hearing that. There's so much business out there to be had. They say that if you take the population of your city or state, say it's 2 million people. So find out what your population is for your state, and say it's 2 million people. And they say that you don't hit saturation in anything until you have 10% of that covered, in our case, in consultants. So say you have a population of 2 million, and you take 10% of that, and that would be 200,000 consultants to take care of that state. And that would leave you about, I think, 1,000 customers. So we don't even have that many consultants working Scentsy yet. Yes, a decade or two from now, you know it's going to be pretty big and it will be a different story. But in one state, so you look at it, you probably have maybe 1,000 or 2,000 consultants in your state. Do you know how many customers and how many independent consultants your state can support? So that's why you can run into people all the time who just have heard of it or have no idea. So anyway, so this gal said, no, she hadn't heard of it. And I said to her, well, do you use candles? And she said, yes, I do. Actually, we use tea lights, and we put little circular tarts kind of things in there. And so I said, well, would you like to have a personal experience with Scentsy? I said, here's the thing. If you would, then I have a demo warmer, and I just let people borrow it for, 3 to 5 days, and I give you little samples of wax that you can use, and then you can just experience, and then you can say, yes, you know what Scentsy's about, and if you're interested in getting some of the product or more about the company, we'll talk about it then. And she said, really? Okay, that'll be okay. So she gave me her information on the slip. Now, when she gave me her slip initially, and this has happened to me several times, she didn't put her phone number. And I can understand that, but something that I have been saying that has worked really well is I say, do you text? And they usually say, yeah. And I said, okay, well, I love to text too. Go ahead and give me your phone number. So then I've noticed that when I've done that, they'll usually give me their phone number, so that I have one more way to follow up with them. And preferably I'm going to text too, because that's just easier. I'm always going to take the easy route first before I have to do the really difficult. But if I have to do the difficult and pick up the phone to do my 5 to 8 times to turn this lottery ticket into gold, then I will do that, right? But I'm going to try all the other ways first. And so now, because it's a complete stranger, and she's giving me her information, the chances are the first few times that I go to contact her, it's not going to be very fruitful. But I will try the text, and I will try a call, and I will send her something in the mail. And I'm going to wine and dine her, or, woo her. I mean, these are just terms, because when you think about it in the dating courtship world, the first time you meet someone, even though they're not, you're not going to get married on that first encounter, there's going to be some interaction that happens in between. So we just have to remember that. Not everybody's ready just to marry us or trust us or know what we know or be excited like we are. We're going to have to, build a relationship with them. So when you are getting these lottery tickets and, you go home and you call them and they're kind of like backed off, don't panic. Don't think that this was a waste of time or this is a dead lead. Just remember, you have to build a relationship with them. So that's going to go in that pile. And some of them are going to, be quicker to respond and fall in love with you and what you have to offer, and others are going to be, a tough road. But it's always worth it. Remember, they say that 17% of people buy on the first encounter. That leaves 83% that need to go through this long process. But that's where the fortune is. Fortune is in the follow-up. Anyway, so that's basically it for today. Courtney, she went out today with her button as well. And she was in a real hurry. She made a mad dash to drop some lace off to the floral place to wrap her bouquet for her pictures coming up this weekend. And somebody there said, oh, you're kidding me. You sell Scentsy. Oh, I so need Scentsy. And she said, of course, because it was just such a quick trip, I left everything in the car. So she comes running back out and she says, hey, Mom, I need a prescription bottle, I need a lottery ticket slip, and a catalog. So she went back in, gave the gal the sample. She was so excited by that gesture. And then she was filling out the slip, and then once again she didn't give the phone number, and she's like, no, I don't do parties. So Courtney quickly told her about the mini tester party, and she loved that idea. So Courtney got her slip. So you never know, so always be prepared. Even if it's going to be a quick dash, wear your button, wear your shirt, whatever it is, and make sure that you are prepared with your catalogs, your samples, and your lottery tickets. So great things are happening, and you guys are continuing to post on our team page and on my Facebook page and on the videos below, and I encourage you to share this with other people. And just remember that we can be an excuse buster in all areas of our life. So I love it. My husband says to me lately, anytime I make an excuse about anything, all I can think of is, I'm an excuse buster. I'm an excuse buster. Right? Are you? Okay, so thank you, and we will see you here tomorrow. Bye.